English Shortened Senior, June 1986. Test number 11. Start. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, I am happy to be here today to receive this degree of Doctor of Laws from this university. This university is well known all over the world and was established during our freedom struggle to provide education to students who came out of their schools and colleges at the call of the national movement. It is only natural, therefore, that every student here is proud of this university. I am now standing here before you to receive this high honor. At the same time, I have been wondering how much I really deserve it. I am sure that you wanted to honor the first servant of the Indian people, which I have the great privilege to be. At this proud moment, I would like to look back to the days of my student life. We were at schools when Gandhiji's call to leave our classes and join the freedom movement reached us. We readily responded to the call and joined the freedom movement. At the height of the freedom struggle, both students and staff found themselves imprisoned. There were many such instances in our student life. When we came out of the prison, we resumed our education. It was an education in which ideas and actions were closely connected, and we learnt not only from the books but also from the hard facts of life. Your university is one of the youngest and most important in this country. I would like to say a few words in this connection that your contribution to the growth of science and technology in this country is very great. Your courses of study stress the importance of knowledge. They are designed to develop a rich and full personality of your students to face the challenges of the present age. I have no doubt that your efforts will bring good results in due course. It gives me great pleasure to know that there is a proposal under consideration of your university to bring professors from different countries of the world to work in this university for a period of years. I have every hope that such a step will have closer understanding among different countries. I wish your proposal all successes. I would like to say a few words about women's education and their role in the present context. There is a change in outlook among the women of our country after independence. During the struggle for independence, Gandhiji gave a great lead and the women of our country took a most important part in getting freedom to our country. However, after independence, their role has changed and they are now engaging themselves in various developmental activities. Education is an important part of our social life. At the same time, it is more important that both boys and girls should be given proper education. If boys alone are educated, then perhaps half our population will be denied the knowledge of what is happening in our country. It is therefore in the fitness of things that along with the education of boys, there should be an equal opportunity for the girls to learn and qualify. I have no doubt that the girls have done better, if not all respects, but some respects at least. We are at the present time engaged in building up a new society in our country where there will not be any difference at all between men and women. There should not be any distinction of sex, caste, or community among the people in India. Letter dated 24th July 1984 from the sales manager, Messrs. John and Company, Bombay to the proprietor Royal Publishers, Madras. Dear Sir, we are in receipt of your letter of the 15th instant, and we have great pleasure in sending you the following reply. We have today sent to you by separate parcel 3 dozen copies of the book on general knowledge and 6 copies of English dictionary. We hope and trust that the parcel will reach you safely as early as possible. We very much regret to inform you that it has been impossible for us to publish the other books as advertised by us recently. We, however, hope that by the end of this month we shall be able to let you have the desired copies. We shall be pleased to send you the particulars of these new books as soon as they are ready. Our next list, therefore, includes several new books which will interest you. For example, it will furnish full particulars of new series of educational and scientific books. These books, in our opinion, will replace certain books which are now largely used. We conducted some investigations into modern requirements and found that they were not adequately met by any publisher. Hence, we have decided to publish new series of books. Looking forward to your continued patronage and assuring you of our best services at all times. Yours faithfully, Sales Manager.